On everybody, it's Key Time coming back with another one to talk about week 10 of the NFL season. Let's not waste any time. I'm going to go ahead and get into the first game of the week, which is Carolina versus Chicago. I'm not looking too much forward to this game because I know that the ratings on this game is not going to be in tip top shape like the past few weeks have been. But I'm going to pick Chicago in this game because Carolina, they working out some kinks and stuff in the offense, and Frank Wright is trying to install an offense that Bryce Young can understand, and we don't know if Bryce Young is going to play this game. Hopefully he does play this game. And on the other side, Chicago is dealing with the same thing that the Carolina Panthers are dealing with. They are in the same boat, or as I like to use the phrase, the bottom of the barrel. They are bottom of the barrel team. So I'll pick Chicago in this game because they are at home. The next game I have is the Indianapolis Colts and New England Patriots. They are playing over in Frankfurt, Germany, in Frankfurt Stadium. So this game, I don't know who to pick this game, but the last couple of weeks, Indianapolis offense have been averaging 25 points per game, and y'all already know how I feel about New England, last in total offense, averaging only 12 points per game. I'm going to pick Indianapolis in this game because their offense is a little bit better than New England's offense. The next game I have is the Houston Texans and Cincinnati Bengals. Now, this game is probably one of the biggest games of the week. Since Cincinnati has been on this winning streak, I have told y'all that they have only given up 16 points per game. I expect them to win this game over the Texans because they are at home and they're finally starting to hit their stride. The offense is clicking, the defense is clicking, the special teams is clicking. So I expect Cincinnati to win this game. The next game I have is New Orleans and Minnesota. This game right here, I expect New Orleans to win this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if Minnesota wins this game because New Orleans has the upper hand. Minnesota, they had a win last week. Joshua Dobbs came in a few days prior to the game and led the team to victory. So one thing I can say is I wouldn't be surprised if we have an upset in this game. The next game I want to talk about is Green Bay and Pittsburgh. I believe Pittsburgh is going to win this game because of the defense. But Pittsburgh, if they could just generate a little bit of more offense, they would be in a better situation. They would have a better record too. So Pittsburgh, only thing that they need to average is 21, 22 points a game because the Steelers defense is only giving up 13 points a game. Well, 14.2 to be exact. So they're only giving up only 2 touchdowns a game. So only thing that offense and the offensive coordinator for the Steelers, Matt Canada, he needs to improve. I've seen a little bit of improvement versus the Titans, but can he improve consistently? This is a game where we should judge if he can improve the offense efficiently, effectively, and consistently on a week-to-week basis. The next game I have is the Tennessee Titans versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I have Tampa Bay winning this game. I think Baker Mayfield at home, he will win this game, and the Titans, Will Levis, I seen him last week and I seen him the week before last. He's still trying to read defenses. This is just only going to be his third start, so the Tampa Bay defense has the upper hand on him because after a couple of weeks, you've seen what this rookie can do. So I think that Tampa Bay will win this game by at least 10 points. The next game I have is the San Francisco 49ers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, this is another big game in Week 10. This game is going to be tight throughout the entirety of the game, so nobody should expect a blowout in this game. I think that the Jaguars late in the fourth quarter will somehow win this game, and San Francisco will experience their first 4-game losing streak in the Kyle Shanahan era. The last team to get to win the Super Bowl and have a 4-game winning streak is the 2011 New York Giants. Now, the 49ers are projected to win the Super Bowl, so I'm just giving y'all a little stat right there. But I think that this game is in Jacksonville, and the Jaguars' offense is starting to click. The defense is playing lights out. I just think that the Jaguars will win this game. In a defensive struggle. I'm expecting like a 22-19 game, but I'm expecting them just to win by 3 points. The next game I have is the Cleveland Browns and Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens, they gonna win this game outright. They done had a winning streak for the last 4 games. Plus, they at home. They haven't lost at home all year. I don't expect them to lose this game to their division rival, the Cleveland Browns. But, like I said, those division games have a different effect. This game may be closer than what everybody is saying, but Baltimore will still win this game in the end. The next game I have is the Atlanta Falcons and Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to pick Atlanta in this game because Arizona, they are a bottom of the barrel team. They're the worst team in the NFL, and from what I'm hearing, Kyler Murray, he is going to play this game. I don't know why Kyler Murray is going to play this game because for the Cardinals, this is already a lost season. So why would you play Kyler Murray in Week 10 when you know you're not going to go to the playoffs? Only thing that you should be worrying about is finishing out the season on a high note, and you are going to get a high draft pick, Arizona. Now, I just don't see how you win this game versus Atlanta, though. So that's why I'm picking Atlanta in this game. Atlanta will win. I'm not going to give a point spread or how many points that they're going to win by. I'm just going to say Atlanta is going to win. The next game I have, this may be another big game, is the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Chargers. Los Angeles Chargers, they are at home. The Detroit Lions, they've been a little cold the last few weeks. Even though they had a bye week last week, they didn't look too good in Baltimore. I think that this is a bounce back game for Detroit, because the simple reason is that Detroit has one of the best third down defenses in the NFL. To be exact, they are top 2 in third down defense, which they get off the field at a high and efficient rate. So, and the offense is averaging 27 points per game. So, you know that you have good offense and good defense if you're the Detroit Lions. As far as the Los Angeles Chargers, their pass defense is last in the NFL at 32nd. Their run defense is 29th in the NFL. And as far as their offense, it's only averaging 21 points per game for some reason. With all of the talent they have on offense, Justin Herbert, he should be light years ahead of where he's at. And his career record, see, this is why I say that Justin Herbert, he's always up and down. It's not just only him, it's on the defense too. His career record is 28 and 29. It's a roller coaster. So you don't know what you are going to get from Justin Herbert week after week. And especially since this season started, if he play against a top-notch defense, preferably a top 10 defense, he has trouble generating yards on third down. His third down efficiency against top 10 defenses are below average. He is 18th in the NFL in third down efficiency when he plays against a top 10 defense. He's playing against a top 10 defense this week. To be exact, Detroit Lions are top 2. So I picked the Detroit Lions to win this game. The next game I have is the New York Giants versus my Dallas Cowboys. This will be a bounce back game for my Cowboys because last week we had a chance to win in Philadelphia. We missed out on that chance. Dak Prescott played a great game. Defense, not so much. You had 8 penalties, defensive lapses all over the field, letting A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and the running back DeAndre Swift cut you up in the running game and through the air. So this will be a bounce back game because we all know that the New York Giants have a boatload of injuries and Dallas is already upset of the showing that they put out last week in Philadelphia. So I expect Dallas to win this game going away, I'll say by at least 20. The next game I have is the Washington Commanders versus the Seattle Seahawks. Same thing for Dallas. Seattle, they showed up in Baltimore last week and they didn't do good. They only generated 6 points. This game is going to be a bounce back game for them, and I see them winning by at least 10 points over Washington. They are going to get Kenneth Walker into the game early, and those wide receivers and Geno Smith will have a good game because the Commanders' defense, they just lost Chase Young, so their defense is going to have a huge drop-off starting this week. They are going to have a huge drop-off, so I expect Seattle to win this game by at least 10 points. The next game I have is the New York Jets and Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas, they'll win this game. I like what Las Vegas is doing now, even though it's only been one game. But Antonio Pierce, he has those guys energized. You see what they're doing in the facility. They're relaxed. They're having fun. They're communicating, socializing, conversating with each other. And plus, the offense was clicking last week. That is the first time this season that the Raiders have scored more than 23 points this season. Well, more than 20 points this season. So, I think that the Las Vegas Raiders with that defense and what they have done on offense from last week, it will translate to this week. So, even though that the New York Jets have a top 10 defense, I expect the Las Vegas Raiders to win this game handedly because the New York Jets offense is near the bottom of the league, and I don't expect them to score many points in this game. So that's why I'm going with the Las Vegas Raiders. The next game I want to talk about is Monday Night Football. The Denver Broncos versus the Buffalo Bills. This game right here, it is tough because you don't know what type of Bills team is going to come. You don't know what Josh Allen is going to do. But with Denver, they've had more downs than ups. So for Buffalo, if you want to make the playoffs, if you want to get to the playoffs, you have got to win this game and start a winning streak, because it is critical for you to win this game, because you cannot go 5-5 and you have a gauntlet of a schedule that you have to play after this. You have Miami again. You have Philadelphia. And you also have the Chiefs too. And not to mention, you just laid an egg in Cincinnati. So so the Buffalo Bills, they have to do some soul searching. They have to get the defense right. Their third down defense is near the bottom of the NFL. It was near the top early in the season, but that's just like how I said, you don't know what type of team you have until you're 4 or 5 games into the season. This is week 10, and they're still trying to work out kinks. But will it be too little too late? It remains to be seen. So I have Buffalo winning this game, and there are 4 teams on a bye week this week: the Kansas City Chiefs, the Los Angeles Chargers, the Miami Dolphins, and Philadelphia Eagles. And that is your predictions for week 10 of the NFL season. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and remember, the key is always on time.